Hey everybody, this is the Rebel Chumps channel you're watching. Welcome back, let's discuss Saberforge. So you might remember the real truth about Saberforge video that I made in 2017. Well, guess what? We're making another video. This is the 2018 version. We're gonna take a fresh look at Saberforge. To give Saberforge a fair chance, we're gonna take a look at the following points. Point 1, electronics. We're gonna discuss the electronics installations. Number 2, quality control. We're gonna cover quality control of Saberforge. Number 3, communication. Number 4, lead times of orders. Number 5, questionable customer service. Number 6, strange business ethics of Saberforge. If you're long enough in the Saber hobby, you know by now that Saberforge has quite a spotted reputation if it comes down on some of these points just discussed. One of them are the electronics. Debatable, a lot of people had negative experiences with Saberforge electronics, including myself. So I wanted to briefly cover the Sabercore 3.0 soundboard, which is housed in this awesome Saberforge Cyphos 2018 version. So we got a whole bunch of new products in my hand here. It even has the new chassis in here as well, so that's awesome. So I got everything that I wanted to cover for Saberforge 2018. So the reason why I'm showing this lightsaber, because I think this is a good representation of Saberforge in 2018. We got a new hill design, we got a new soundboard, and we get the chassis all in this package. This saber has been treating me very well from the start, from unboxing till now, which is almost 5 months. It has been working flawlessly from the start. Let me do a quick demonstration of the soundboard for you guys.
Dark side relic.
All in all, a neat little soundboard, very sensitive. I did a individual review of the Sabercore 3.0 soundboard, so if you want to check it out, check out the video. I did a review of this Saberforge Cyphos 2018 Saber as well. Plus I did a comparison between the Sabercore 2.0 and the Sabercore 3.0 soundboard. So if you want to see that comparison before you're gonna toss out your Sabercore 2.0 sabers and get some Sabercore 3.0 sabers, you can check the differences in that video. I do know that Saberforge is actually bringing in talented staff, including some people that I actually know personally that work for Saberforge and are top-notch installers. They do a fantastic job and they're very professional, and I think Saberforge is actually working hard on that aspect. Number 2, quality control. It's still spotty. It's still not there yet. There's still plenty of times I receive my lightsabers and they have some sort of physical blemishes that are outside of shipping damage, or some sort of error or imperfection or something that is not done correctly. Often you see that back with the weathered finishes, where entire parts of the hilts are not weathered because their weathering technique does not allow them to get into those little cracks and corners, and it results in lightsabers with a spotty weathering, or lightsabers that has ridiculous sharp edges. That still remains in 2018. At times when you receive certain lightsaber designs from Saberforge, make sure you first buff those sharp edges off there, making sure that they're not gonna snag on your hands or anybody else's hands. So the next point is customer service. I think customer service on Saberforge always has been perfect. I wait just between 5 to 7 business days when I send them an email, and I get always a reply back that is helpful to me and actually will resort the case on hand. But there's some things. There's no phone number that you can call. There is an actual 5 to 7 wait day, so you just have to wait those 5 to 7 days before you get an answer. Sometimes it has a tendency to send you a automated scripted reply. That's kind of annoying, but then you have to reply them and you have to wait another few days, and then you get in the end what you want to achieve. Now it could be better if Saberforge actually had a hotline, a phone number, so actually somebody picked up the phone. Same for Etsy. It's sometimes a bit confusing when something is bought by Etsy and then it's not compatible with things that they have on the Saberforge website and vice versa. It's sometimes a bit confusing, but in my personal opinions, I think the communication is great. So the next point we're going to cover is the customer service. Now this is a very difficult subject. Everybody perceives quality of service in a different way. For me, from my personal experience, Saberforge is always quite responsive. It always takes between 5 to 7 business days before I get a reply to my email. So the next one is a bit tricky, lead times. So Saberforge give you a very optimistic lead time for their orders. From my personal experiences, an order roughly takes around 3 to 4 months before you actually receive it after you made the payment. If you ordered something from Etsy, it's way faster. It's like 1/2 month, maybe 2 months max. But you don't have the customization options, and in general there are a lot less options available via the Etsy website. It is what it is. It's a little bit of a trade-off you have to make, but I give you a clear heads up about the lead times, which did not change from last year. So again, Saberforge could make bigger strides there. They didn't manage to do that. I find it a bit unfortunate because I wanted to see Saberforge being able to deliver quicker like Ultra Sabers can do. I don't per se say Saberforge has to deliver like Ultra Sabers in a week. No, just make it a month or 1/2 month max. I think that will be a very good balance for Saberforge. But at this point they're not ready and they don't have the capacity or the administration in place to actually get that done. So for now, if you order something from Saberforge, you're deemed to wait at least 3 to 4 months at least. If you did some customization to your lightsaber, well, you're out of luck and you're gonna probably wait for 6 to 8 months. So be prepared, it's gonna take a while. So now we're getting to number 6, and those are about weird choices Saberforge makes. Now for the next point, I'm gonna put on my serious face. Seriously, Saberforge, what are you doing? Your business ethics are a bit strange and all over the place. Recently you started to sell Youngling lightsabers, which are basically YDD lightsabers made in China. Nothing wrong with that, but those lightsabers are not proprietary to Saberforge. Those are made by other manufacturers. And to make things more interesting, recently Saberforge came out with airsoft blasters. Airsoft blasters? Really? Saberforge call them props. But a lot of people already pointed out that you could buy these very same blasters from e-bike or other airsoft shops for 80 to 100 US$ less. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous profit markup by Saberforge. And to make it more interesting, recently Saberforge also started to sell airsoft masks. I think Saberforge started to realize when you're gonna sell airsoft weapons without providing proper protection, that can lead to lawsuits. So they're starting to sell airsoft masks as well. So now we're getting to the final verdict about Saberforge in 2018. How does it compare to 2017? So my verdict about Saberforge in 2018 is Saberforge definitely has made steps forward in terms of their technology. The new Sabercore 3.0 soundboard is a massive step forwards compared to the Sabercore 2.0 soundboard. Saberforge finally gave in the many years of complaining about not having proper chassis. So now Saberforge also provide a chassis for all their lightsaber products, which I think is fantastic. Besides that, I felt the overall quality and the feel that I got from Saberforge in this year is much more improved over the last year. Plus Saberforge keep coming with awesome lightsaber products, new hilt designs, reforged existing products. They're coming with the Saberforge 2.0 ASP parts. All in all, I think Saberforge is going more into the right direction. At the same time, there's some things that I don't like about Saberforge in 2018. They closed their forum. They have weird business practices in my personal opinion. So one of the things with Saberforge I noticed is they started to resell these kind of wholesale lightsaber products that are made by YDD sabers in China. They started to sell the airsoft blasters that you can buy from e-bike for $100 less, the airsoft masks, the wallets that you can get off Amazon, and all these kind of things together feels a bit iffy with Saberforge. I don't understand why they don't further develop these kind of products in-house and bring their own equivalent of a youngling saber from YDD sabers on the market, but then completely built and made by Saberforge. So for 2018, I feel much more comfortable to say check Saberforge out, and if you want to make investment with them and buy a lightsaber from them, hopefully the points that I brought up in this video are going to be helpful for your decision to buy a lightsaber from Saberforge or not. All in all, I'd say yes, go ahead and buy a Saberforge saber. They're not that bad this year. Again, I will make another video next year so we can assess it per year if Saberforge actually is increasing their quality or decreasing. So hopefully we can help each other growing as a community, making the right choices by spending our money wisely. If you have any feedback, please leave it in the comments below. If it's a positive, negative or neutral response towards Saberforge as a company and their products, we would like to have that knowledge from you guys, your experiences, share it. The best thing for Saberforge is to have a lot of people with different voices coming together so everybody can make their own decision if they want to purchase from Saberforge or not. Wow, that was a long video, guys. I hope you liked it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video and share with all your friends who are interested in Saberforge. Thanks for watching and hopefully I see you in the next video. And as always, stay scummy.